God is saying to you, if this message touches your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Declare your love for God in the comments by writing, I really love you, God. If you feel led to support this mission of spreading love and light, you can consider contributing through Super Thanks. A gift of $50 to $100 or any amount you feel moved to share helps carry this message to more hearts. Remember, every act of generosity, no matter the amount, is deeply valued and appreciated. My beloved child, the time is at hand. The hour you have awaited is unfolding before your very eyes. I see the burdens you carry, the weight pressing upon your heart. You have felt the unrest, the stirring within your soul, the urgency whispering through every moment. This is not by chance. Soul, the urgency whispering through every moment. This is not by chance. Every sign, every shift, every unseen force moving around you is calling you to awaken. Do not delay, do not hesitate. My voice reaches out to you now because this is urgent. The days ahead will not wait. The warnings have been given, yet many still close their ears. The world shifts in ways unseen by those who refuse to look. The shaking has begun, and nothing will remain the same. You have seen glimpses of what is coming, yet you do not fully grasp the depth of what is unfolding. Darkness rises, but I am the light that never dims. Do not let fear grip you, for fear is a chain meant to bind you in hesitation. I call you to stand, to open your eyes, to listen with your spirit, for what I speak now is not a mere suggestion. It is a call to action. Many are distracted, entangled in the affairs of this fleeting world. They chase after what perishes, blind to the storm forming over the horizon. They do not see the warnings I have placed before them. I have sent voices, signs, and wonders, yet their hearts remain hardened. But you, my child, have felt the stirring. You have sensed the urgency, the trembling of the unseen. You know this is not a time for delay. There is no more waiting for another moment. The window is closing. What you do now will determine what is ahead. You must move in obedience. I am calling you to rise, to step into what I have prepared. The path is set before you, but it requires your full surrender. This is not a time for half measures, for hesitation, or for divided hearts. The enemy is working swiftly, sowing deception, confusion, and distraction. He seeks to lull many into complacency, whispering lies to keep them blind to the truth. He paints illusions, making the temporary seem permanent, making the fleeting appear lasting. Do not fall into his snare. You must stand firm, unwavering, steadfast. My truth does not change. My promises are unshaken. My power is greater than the darkness rising. The battle is intensifying. What you see is only a fraction of what is occurring in the unseen realm. The war rages beyond what human eyes perceive, but my authority is supreme. I have already overcome. Yet many walk as if defeated, as if the battle has already claimed them. This must not be you. You must take up your armor, stand in my strength, walk in the authority I have given you. There is no time for doubt, no space for fear, no room for compromise. You have been chosen for this moment. You are not here by accident. Every trial, every hardship, every struggle you have faced has prepared you for this hour. I have refined you through the fire, strengthened you through the storms, shaped you through every challenge. Do not question why you are here now. You have been positioned for this divine purpose. Look around you. The world groans. Creation trembles. The very earth cries out. The signs are not hidden. They are unfolding daily for those who have eyes to see. Yet so many slumber, oblivious to what is at hand. Wake up, my child. Shake off the complacency. Shake off the distractions. Time is not as abundant as many assume. The moment of decision is here. I am calling my people to rise, to step out of the shadows, to take their rightful place. No longer can you blend into the background. No longer can you remain silent. The urgency of this hour demands your boldness, your unwavering stand, your complete obedience. Do not shrink back. Do not cower in fear. My spirit is within you. My power goes before you. My hand is upon you. You are not alone in this fight. Many will scoff. Many will dismiss what I speak. They will call it an exaggeration, a false alarm, an unnecessary warning. But the wise will discern. The ones who truly seek will understand the weight of this call. The foolish will turn away, blind to the coming storm. But you, my beloved, must not be counted among them. You must stand. Now is the time to draw close, to press in deeper than ever before. The distractions must be stripped away. The noise must be silenced. You must hear my voice above all else. My word must be your foundation. Unshakable. Immovable. Do not waver between two opinions. Do not let the voices of the world drown out the truth I am speaking to you. Everything is shifting. The systems of this world are crumbling. The structures man has relied on are failing. That which seemed unmovable is being shaken. Do not place your trust in what is passing away. Place your trust in me alone. I am your rock, your fortress, your strong tower. Those who trust in me will not be put to shame. Those who abide in me will stand when everything else falls. You must prepare. This is not a message of fear, but of readiness. My people must be equipped. The days ahead require unwavering faith, unshakable resolve, relentless pursuit of my presence. You cannot afford to be caught unaware. Do not say, tomorrow I will seek, for tomorrow is not guaranteed. Today is the day to respond. There is work to be done. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. I am calling you to rise, to be a voice in the wilderness, to proclaim my truth boldly, to lead others into my light. Do not say, am not ready, for I have already prepared you. Everything you need is already within you, for I have placed it there. You only need to step forward. The time of choosing is now. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot walk in the world and in my kingdom. A line has been drawn, and you must decide where you will stand. Will you walk in my truth, or will you be swayed by the deception around you? Will you stand in faith, or will you waver in doubt? The refining has begun. My fire is purging, separating, revealing. That which is false will not stand. That which is built on sand will collapse. But those who are rooted in me will endure. My child, let nothing pull you away from my presence. Let nothing steal your focus. Let nothing weaken your resolve. You must stand. The enemy is relentless, but he is not victorious. His schemes are many, but his defeat is certain. He knows his time is short, and he is working tirelessly to deceive, to destroy, to lead many astray. But I have given you power over all the works of the enemy. You are not powerless. You are not weak. You are my warrior, equipped for this hour. Do not grow weary. The battle may be intense, but my strength is your supply. The road ahead may be narrow, but I go before you. The darkness may press in, but my light will always overcome. You must remain steadfast. You must endure. The reward is greater than the suffering. The victory is already secured. Stay watchful. Be alert. Do not be lulled into complacency. Do not be deceived by the illusion of peace where there is none. The shaking will continue. The birth pangs will increase. But those who remain in me will not be moved. You must stay rooted, anchored, firm in faith. I have much more to reveal. This is only the beginning. There is more to be spoken, more to be unveiled. Stay close, listen carefully, for what I speak next will be even more urgent. Stay close, listen carefully, for what I speak next will be even more urgent. The veil is thinning, and the unseen is becoming visible to those with spiritual eyes. The world you once knew is shifting beneath your feet, yet many still walk, as if nothing has changed. The days of ease and comfort are fading, and what remains will test the hearts of all who claim to stand in truth. You cannot afford to be unprepared. Every moment that passes brings the fulfillment of what has long been foretold. Do you sense it? The deep groaning of creation? The trembling in the atmosphere? It is not your imagination. It is not coincidence. The very foundations of the earth are responding to what is unfolding in the heavens. The battle intensifies, and the line between light and darkness is becoming clearer. You must choose your ground. There is no neutral space. There is no safe place apart from my presence. I see the heaviness in your heart, the weariness from carrying burdens not meant for you. Lay them down. You were never meant to walk this path alone. My strength is made perfect in weakness, and my grace is more than sufficient. But you must release what weighs you down, for you cannot run the race encumbered by unnecessary burdens. There is work to be done. The fields are white for harvest, yet so few step forward to labor. Many are waiting for a sign, yet the signs have already been given. Many hesitate, looking for a perfect moment, yet no such moment exists. The call is now. The urgency cannot be ignored. Every soul matters. Every life is precious. The enemy is relentless in his pursuit of destruction, yet my love is greater. You were chosen for this time. Before the foundations of the world, I knew you. I placed you here in this exact season for a reason. There is no mistake in your existence. You have a purpose, a mission, a calling that cannot be fulfilled by another. The enemy would have you believe you are insignificant, that your voice does not matter, that your efforts are in vain. Do not believe his lies. What you do in obedience to me echoes into eternity. The deception is deepening. Many will fall away, not because they intended to, but because they did not anchor themselves in truth. What is coming will shake even the strongest. Only those whose roots go deep in me will remain standing. You must be grounded, unshaken by the storms that approach. The winds will rage, but they will not uproot those who are firmly planted. Do not fear what is ahead. Fear is the weapon of the enemy, a tool to paralyze, to silence, to cause hesitation. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. You do not walk alone. You do not battle in your own strength. The host of heaven stands ready. The armies of light move at my command. The victory is already assured. Yet still many will refuse to see. They will mock. They will scoff. They will turn away from the truth. They will cling to the temporary, believing the illusion of security in things that will not last. Do not be discouraged when they reject the message. Not all will listen, but some will. Even if one turns, even if one's soul awakens, it is worth it. Keep speaking, keep standing, keep shining. The refining fire will separate. It will expose what is real and what is false. It will reveal the hearts of many. Some will draw closer, purified and strengthened. Others will resist, unwilling to let go of what was never meant to last. Do not be among those who cling to what is passing away. Set your eyes on what is eternal. Lift your gaze higher. Everything I have spoken is unfolding. You will see things you never imagined, things that will cause the hearts of many to fail. But you, my child, must stand firm. My promises do not waver. My word does not return void. My plans are not shaken by the schemes of darkness. Remain steadfast. Be unmovable. The time is short, but my grace is sufficient. Keep listening, for what I reveal next is even more urgent. Keep listening, for what I reveal next is even more urgent. The time of separation is accelerating. Those who walk in truth will shine even brighter, while those who resist will be drawn deeper into deception. The division is no longer subtle. It is becoming evident to all who have eyes to see. Every hidden motive, every secret allegiance, every unspoken desire is being brought into the light. No one will remain unnoticed. The battle lines are drawn. There is no turning back. The forces of darkness push forward, knowing their time is short. Desperate to claim as many as they can. But I have already overcome. The enemy's desperation is not a sign of his strength, but of his defeat. Every attempt to silence my voice, to weaken my people, to spread fear, will fail. But you must remain alert. Do not be caught unaware. The shaking will continue. What is built on sand will collapse. What is rooted in me will stand. You will see kingdoms tremble, leaders fall, institutions crumble. What was once trusted will be exposed as unreliable. Many will seek answers, but few will look in the right place. This is why you must be ready. This is why I have called you to stand firm. They will come searching, desperate for truth. Will you be prepared to guide them? The weight of responsibility is great, but you are not alone. I have placed you where you are for this exact moment. The words you speak, the actions you take, the choices you make, will impact more than you know. Do not underestimate the power of obedience. Even the smallest step in faith moves mountains unseen. The enemy whispers lies of insufficiency. He says you are not ready, not strong enough, not worthy. But I say otherwise. I have equipped you. I have equipped you. I have strengthened you. I have called you. Every challenge you have faced, every trial you have endured, has prepared you for this hour. Trust what I have placed within you. Do not shrink back. Do not doubt. Move forward with confidence. The distractions of this world are increasing. The noise grows louder. The urgency of temporary matters seeks to pull you away from what truly matters. You must discern. Not everything that demands your attention is worthy of it. The enemy does not need to destroy you if he can distract you. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on me. Do not waste time seeking approval from those who do not walk in truth. They will not understand. They will question. They will resist. They will mock. But this must not deter you. Their rejection is not your concern. Obedience to my voice is your priority. Keep moving forward. The doors are closing. The opportunities that exist now will not remain open forever. Those who hesitate may find themselves unprepared when the final call is made. The moment of decision is upon you. Do not be counted among those who look back, regretting what they did not do. Step into what I have prepared. The cost of delay is too great. What is coming will require unwavering faith, a shaking that will test the foundation of all who claim to stand in me. Some will fall away, revealing that their roots were shallow. Others will hold firm, proving that they were truly mine. This refining is necessary. It will not be easy, but it will be worth it. Stand your ground. Strengthen what remains. The battle intensifies, but victory is already assured. The hour is later than most realize. The urgency is not to bring fear but to bring readiness. Stay alert. Be watchful. What I speak next will require even greater attention. Stay alert. Be watchful. What I speak next will require even greater attention. The weight of this moment cannot be ignored. Everything around you is shifting. The weight of this moment cannot be ignored. Everything around you is shifting, aligning, preparing for what is to come. You have seen the signs, felt the urgency, sensed the unseen forces at work. This is not your imagination. The reality of the unseen is breaking into the physical, and many remain blind to it. But you, who have been called, must not look away. The deception will grow stronger. Many will be swayed by smooth words, false promises, and illusions that seem like truth. The enemy disguises himself as light, speaking words that sound wise but lead to destruction. Even those who once stood firm will begin to waver if they do not remain anchored. You must discern. You must test every spirit, every voice, every message. If it does not align with my truth, cast it aside. Do not entertain deception even for a moment, for a single seed of doubt can take root and spread. The battle is not just external. It rages within hearts and minds. The fight for souls is more intense than ever before. The enemy seeks to plant fear, confusion, and hopelessness. He whispers that it is too late, that nothing can be done, that surrender is inevitable. But he is a liar. There is still time. There is still power in obedience. There is still victory for those who remain faithful. I have not called you to comfort. I have not placed you here to blend in. You were chosen to stand apart, to be a beacon, to shine when darkness grows thick. It will cost you. The world will not understand. Many will turn against you, not because of who you are, but because of the truth you carry. They will resist, they will mock, they will accuse. But remember this, if the world hated me, it will hate you also. Do not take it as rejection. Take it as confirmation. Your endurance will be tested. The days ahead will not be easy, but they will reveal who truly walks in faith. Many claim to believe, yet their faith is untested. When the storm rises, when the fire refines, only those who are deeply rooted will endure. Will you be among them? Will you stand when others fall? Will you hold on when everything else crumbles? Now is the time to strengthen yourself. Do not wait until the shaking intensifies to prepare. The time for building your foundation is now. Draw near. Seek me with everything within you. Do not rely on the faith of others. Do not depend on borrowed strength. Your personal relationship with me will be your anchor. The world will continue to distract. It will offer temporary comforts, shallow pleasures, fleeting securities. But they are illusions, shadows that vanish when the true storm comes. Do not be deceived. Set your heart on what is eternal. Fix your mind on what is unshakable. Store up treasures that cannot be stolen, that will not perish. You have a mission. You are not here by accident. Every skill, every gift, every experience has prepared you for this time. Nothing was wasted. What you thought was hardship was training. What you believed was delay was positioning. You are being called to step into the fullness of your purpose. No more hesitation. No more excuses. The work must begin now. You do not walk alone. Though the path may feel lonely, you are surrounded. The unseen hosts stand ready. My presence goes before you, behind you, within you. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your guide. Many will say there is still time, that nothing urgent is happening, that the warnings are exaggerated. But I tell you, the pace is accelerating. What was once slow is now moving swiftly. The moments you thought you had will vanish before your eyes. Those who delay will find themselves unprepared. The illusion of stability is breaking. What people once trusted is failing. Governments, systems, economies, everything built on shifting ground will collapse. Many will be caught unaware, clinging to what can no longer support them. But you must not be among them. Build on the rock that does not move. Secure yourself in truth that does not change. The days ahead will require discernment like never before. Every word, every action, every decision must be guided by wisdom. You cannot afford to be led by emotion, by fear, or by the opinions of those who do not walk in truth. Listen carefully, move deliberately, stand unshaken. The enemy's deception will be more subtle, his strategies more cunning. Even those who once saw clearly may find themselves questioning. But if you remain in me, if you stay rooted in my voice, you will not be deceived. I am strengthening you for what is coming. The trials you face now are not meaningless. They are forging endurance, refining faith, preparing you for greater battles. Do not resist the refining process. What feels like breaking is actually strengthening. What seems like loss is making room for greater provision. Do not waver, do not turn aside. Keep pressing forward. Many will fall away because they did not count the cost. They loved comfort more than truth. They sought approval rather than obedience. They wanted security more than surrender. You must decide now. Will you endure to the end? Will you stand firm no matter the cost? Will you remain faithful even when others walk away? I have called you to be set apart. You cannot blend in. The division is no longer hidden. It is being revealed in every heart. Those who truly belong to me will shine, and those who do not will be exposed. The refining fire will purify, but it will also reveal. There is no reason to fear. Though the storms rage, though the darkness deepens, my light is not dimmed. My promises remain. My power is unchanged. My love is steadfast. Move in the boldness of truth. Do not be silent when I have given you a voice. Do not shrink back when I have called you forward. Watch closely. Stay ready. The final instructions are coming. Amen.